So Chris Brown gets arrested after writing Free Tory Lanez. And he gets hit with a charge. The arrest is about an incident that took place in 2023. It was like, allegedly a brawl. And this individual ended up suing and like pressing charges on Chris Brown. This was in 2023. 2023. We're in 2025. So all those years went by. This incident didn't get brought up. And all of a sudden, Chris Brown writes free Tory Lanez, and now he gets locked up. And now they want to bring an incident that happened in 2023 right after he posted Free Tory Lanez. You don't find that suspicious? Now, what if he didn't write that? No arrest. That incident wouldn't be brought up. But you know the story with Tory Lanez, right? We're going to use allegedly here. Based off, the Megan lie with the shooting, that incident that just got exposed. But there's a lot of rumors and allegedly that Tory found a way to go independent and start helping artists, making money with music. Like he cracked the code. Y'all saw the video trying to help people out. And then the situation with Rockefeller. We're going to use the word allegedly here. Let's just say that, a lot of people weren't happy with Tory trying to help people, independent artists, and helping them and cracking the code that he cracked for independent artists with getting paid with their music. And I'm sure there's more to that. So what happened? We got to create a story. Boom, boom, boom. Locked up. Almost get. Yeah, you see what I'm getting at? So Tory's situation is more deeper than that whole Megan thing. But Megan was just part of that. So now Chris Brown writes Free Tory Lanez. And now he gets locked up. As soon as he wrote it, people just came into where his hotel was at 3 a.m. like the SWAT. Locked him up. Arrested him over an incident that took place in the year of 2023. Right after he wrote that. Then look at DDG's incident. The situation that he's going through. If you think about this. And then let's not forget Haley Bailey's picture that came out with Beyonce and Jay-Z. And then the situation that DDG is going through right now. But if you think about this, the situation that he's going through right now, he did a collab with Tory Lanez, DDG. And now he's at risk and fighting custody over his child, and he's at risk of losing that custody. But he did a collab with Tory Lanez. Do you see? Now here's a question. I'm going to use allegedly here, but it's just me thinking, are people being targeted of those that are in connections with Tory Lanez? And this is why you got to like and share these videos. Like it, share it, support it. Because you got to ask yourself, what is going on in the industry where certain artists or people can't even say certain things without a repercussion of them going through something if they speak out or say something? Certain artists in these industries. But content creators like you and I, we can do this and say these things freely, even though using allegedly and all that, because we're not in the industry. We don't have no ties to these things. But it's interesting that those who are in the industry and then they say certain things related to certain artists, they get hit. Those that's in that industry. Think about that. You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious at all? What is going on in the industry? And this is why you have to like and share our content for the content creators that's not in the industry, because we can pretty much say what we want to say, right? Using the word alleged on it, but we can say what we want to say. It appears and looks like those that's in the industry, they can't. As you can see, certain people can't. Then that makes you think, question, and wonder why. Why they can't. That's why you got to support content creators, the content creators, the ones that's not in this industry. We could say what we want to say. We ain't in the industry. I'm not in the industry. But it's interesting, right? To think about that. Just think. Chris Brown writes, "Free Tory Lanez." And as soon as he posted that, here's an article and here's a story of him getting arrested. As soon as he posted that, he gets arrested over an incident that took place in 2023. DDG, a collab with Tory Lanez. Now look at the situation that he's going through. And then look at Hailey Bailey's picture that just surfaced with her with Jay-Z and Beyonce. And then you see Tory Lanez's situation was supposedly, allegedly, with Roc Nation, Jay-Z and all that. I mean, Tory did mention Jay-Z's name in the music and all the stuff, Roc Nation and Megan, through his music. You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? What is going on in the industry? That's just something to think about. Like, share, support the channel, support content creators. This is why you have content creators that can speak about this, because we ain't in the industry. You're seeing it for yourself, that those who are in the industry, you see that they don't say certain things. They can't. Why? And then when they do speak out, when these celebrities and those in the industry speaks out on certain topics or certain people, as you're just witnessing now with the Tory Lanez thing, why do they get punished though? Why all of a sudden something happens to these people with years, or something happened years ago, and now that's surfacing? I guarantee you, if Chris Brown did not write "Free Tory Lanez," he would not have been arrested, and that incident that happened years ago would still be wherever it was at, and he would still have been going about his day, doing his shows and continuing without that even surfacing. But because he wrote "Free Tory," now he got hit. So it's interesting, right? So what's going on in the industry is the question. You don't find that suspicious? And are people who are in connections with Tory Lanez, are they going to be targeted the same way as Chris Brown and DDG? We got to use allegedly here with the mix of that, but think about it. So are there going to be more names and more stories that are going to start coming out? People who did collabs with Tory Lanez, are they going to be targeted? Just think about that. Just think. Unplug from the Matrix. Just stay awake. Stay in prayer. That's your protection, man. Stay with the Most High. Just think about it, though. Until the next video.